Good morning, South Florida.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Grab your coffee as we brew up the talk of the day.
From the latest scoop around town
to feel-good stories and messages of hope.
A few jokes and live plumbing.
Highlighting local businesses.
Discussing hot trends and news stories.
A dash of feel-good nostalgia.
I love those morning cartoons.
Keeping up with upcoming events.
Sometimes trying and delicious foods.
Weekly horoscope updates.
An occasional flying duck.
Some sparkle dust.
Don't forget my bell.
And my wand.
With our brew crew laughing on set.
So grab your coffee, your bagel, donut, or any breakfast as we get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
And don't leave us hanging. Give us a follow. Comment live or call right into the show at 888-994-4995 Studio B.
Whether it's a tip of the day or just to say good morning, we'd love to hear from you.
From Amp Media Production Studio, it's
the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. Freddy, you have to get up. We've got a morning show to do.
Just give me 5 more minutes. Where'd I put my hat?
Come on, Freddy. You don't have time. Get out of bed.
I can never find my hat when I need it.
We'll get the hat at the studio. Let's go. Pour yourself some coffee and get to the studio because it's time for the morning show.
Now, where's my bell?
Welcome to the morning show with Dawn and Freddie S., the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
Welcome.
Morning. Morning.
Today's Thursday. It's a week before the storm.
Wow.
You ready for the storm?
Wow. It's going to be one of those days. Why? Because I'm not nervous enough already. I don't know.
Why is it a bad thing? Well,
who says storms are good? I guess who says storms are bad?
Well,
anyway,
some storms are good. Bad depends on how you look at it, right?
That's all in perspective, right?
You know, when I was coaching and we went to a championship series and we're going to the game, going to the ship, right? The week before, I used to look at my coach's eyes. That's what I looked at. I didn't care about the rest of them, just the eyes. See those eyes? And in those eyes will tell you just how hungry you are to win. So next Friday, here we go. I'm telling you, I talked to you this morning about this. So it ain't about panicking. It's about pushing out. I mean, your championship game is next Friday.
I feel like everyone that you have here is on the team to be part of the project. Everyone's been, doing a great job at marketing and at doing everything, like getting sponsors and different things like that.
The last newsletter, the one that went out yesterday, everybody has loved it. No one ever texts me about anything that we send out, like they all text you, I guess. We've been getting phone calls and texts and pictures and screenshots of the newsletter. Everyone loves this newsletter.
Awesome.
I think it must be this thing called momentum. Is that what you're telling me about? Something like that? I do hear you. I just have to wait for my segue to get in there.
You know, when you hear from people that you did business with 10 years ago that are going to show up to this thing because they see the outstanding job that you guys have put together, and you got to sit back and say, man, you know something? Winning tastes good.
They said they can't believe that they're just amazed by the growth from when people met us 10 years ago. It was you and me in a radio room.
See, they weren't there.
To what it is now. And they say it's a tribute to us. I said it is not attributed to you and me. It is attributed to every single one of our crew members along the way these past 10 years. That one step at a, what do you always say? One drop at a time, one drop at a time, one step at a time to where it is today. It's a culmination of everyone. Misha, can you close that door, please?
We used to hang out in a lobby.
Not that one, the front door.
In a lobby half the size of this room, and make it a party. You know what you guys do, like with the hot dogs and the pizza and everything that goes out there with the music. So we used to do it in a room that was half this room. And we used to bring out a bottle of wine, or people used to bring something to drink or pastry. Remember up in...
Is that right?
No, over here at the radio station.
Oh, yeah, that's true, too.
Even before I met you, I was doing
drank a lot there.
And we used to hang out, and we used to talk to one another and share ideas. But back in the day, the idea of using social media the way you guys do it was not...
It didn't exist.
Wasn't even thought of.
Do you know, apparently TikTok what you all know, are making all of these restaurants go viral. That now your generation seems to think waiting online is a good thing because they saw it on TikTok.
That's right.
So a line that you may stand in 2 hours to get a cup of coffee or a sandwich because
it's
TikTok
normalized.
told you it's totally normalized.
Because it's that good to wait in a 2 hour
Yes.
line.
But you
when
guys seem
half
to
the
think
time it's
waiting is
average.
good.
And they go back again for more. Like, what changed? Because TikTok said it's that good? I don't know. I'm asking, what makes you all think that, wow, this is like really good? I'm going to spend 2 hours of my time to get a cup of coffee.
Yes.
Isn't it called like a bandwagon when you follow like what other
Viral,
people-
yeah. It's on the bandwagon. What are you, in the 60s? Yeah. That's exactly what it's called.
People also just like to stand in line for some
Why?
reason. You see a bunch of people
They
line
just
up.
love
you're like,
to be a
"Ooh."
part of
Yes.
a trend.
Is that what it is?
They love
If
to be
I
part of
go
a trend.
out with my friends and like the point is kind of to try, but that's more like just a reason to go out with my friends. I'm cool with waiting in line for 2 hours.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm still hanging out with my friends and we're
Yeah,
trying
it's
this new
whatever.
thing, so it's whatever.
See, back in the day, my group of guys would call you the button. The button.
The button.
So we used to go to clubs. Somebody had to wait online, and you would be the button. You would wait online. But
Then
we took
everyone else
care.
left, and then
You know, we used to come after. You know, like he waited 2 hours online, and we would show up like an hour and a half later. Hour and 45 minutes. But we took care of everything you needed that night. Anything you wanted to drink or eat, anything you wanted, you got
You're so
on
old
us.
school. I feel like that's such a movie. Right? Don't you feel like that's
That's
like the next
hilarious.
John Travolta
That is so
movie or
funny.
something?
You guys find that funny?
no, it's
That
a
would
funny
make
concept. I've
great
never heard of that.
comedy movie.
I love that though.
But then you all go online. Don't the people behind you get annoyed because...
Oh no! Not when you have 5, 6 guys, and these guys were pretty big guys.
Oh, see, that would just aggravate me.
Exactly. Like, I'm
That would
waiting
be
in
like,
line
that's
and
so
then 5
uncool.
people get to skip. It's
Yeah.
Like, what?
Exactly.
Not Skip. He's online.
Well, then
We
you should
skip.
all be online.
And then he would the button would tell people, listen,
I
right
got
now,
5 plus 5.
me and my
plus
boys
5.
are coming. I'm waiting out here 2 hours, so don't get mad when they show up. And everybody was cool with it. It was never never had a problem.
I think it was probably different too back then.
People were different.
Yeah.
I mean, a little different. Not everybody was so hysterical
scene
to
was
get
different.
in.
But then COVID came and everyone stopped getting on lines and being with people. But now being online and being with people in a
It's
group
cool.
is cool again.
That's right.
I guess.
Cool
So
to
cool-
wait.
I don't know if cool is even a word anymore.
There are people waiting for 2.5 hours, 3 miles to see the Pope.
Well, I get that if they want
Yeah,
to see
that-
the
that's a
Pope,
little
but not
different.
for a cup of coffee
Comparing the Pope to
or
the
a
club is wild.
sandwich.
Hey, it's all good. It's all good.
But it's great marketing,
all
right? So
vibe.
this is coffee
You-
house near. I guess where Coachella
you never
was.
you never waited online ticket. Not you. What the hell am I saying? You probably walked up to the line and got in.
Yeah.
I mean, I've
Pretty
waited in lines like to get to concerts. Like I've gotten to concerts like maybe a couple hours early so I can go in first because
Yeah, I do that every.
There-
You'll wait
December
2 days
fantasy
before you go
games.
in.
well, no, there's certain things like last October I went to a Childish Gambino concert and he had shirts and specific things that you could only get at the concert, and if you don't get there as soon as possible,
That's all
there
sold
are
out.
people who
They sell
will
out.
go and buy it and then sell it online
Scalpers.
for like 3 times the price.
Can't you buy stuff online for a concert, like shirts and stuff?
Well, it depends. Like I know a person that I like, Tyler the Creator. He'll go and he'll re-release stuff that is sold at concerts sometimes, but more times than not, there's like concert exclusive things that you could get.
Tyler, the Creator.
Yes.
It's an artist.
I feel like Misha could be like a good TikTok creator to get people engaged to do something.
He's so indie
Right? Yeah.
What's that
in
mean?
the best way possible. He's so
Totally.
indie.
What's that mean?
Oh, God, I don't know how to
Honestly, I
describe
also wanna
indie.
know.
I don't know how to describe indie. You
He
just
doesn't even know.
you just
Independent.
you just know what
no,
indie
indie
means.
is like
You're just so niche.
It's niche.
So niche.
And like an indie artist is like a underground artist that like low key people don't really know about, but is good.
Did you
Yeah.
know that waking up you were gonna be a quiche? Niche?
Quiche. You're a quiche.
Michael, you the mic. Because I feel like no one sees him. You know, usually no one sees anyone coming.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
no
nobody
one
would see
sees
him
him
coming.
coming.
Nobody would see him
That's a
coming.
compliment.
Nobody
It's a
would see him
compliment, right.
coming.
Yeah.
Nobody. Well, not her, because she makes a lot of noise just walking through the door. Nobody would see Karen coming. Even the quiet one in the corner. Nobody would see you guys
Right? I
coming.
feel like
You'll see me coming in the door today. I'm wearing red.
No, that's not what we're talking about.
like
we're
a
talking
day in
about
the
the
life.
quiche niche.
Like the
Oh, the
quiche
quiche
niche.
niche.
The niche.
Quiche niche. You did quiche niche today.
You know, like the day in the life of when you come in here to hang out, because you hang out here.
I'm hanging out.
What that's like, just to hang out, or to go to Costco with us and just hang out and have a cookie,
Now-
Missed
or
it
a
out
hot dog.
yesterday.
He's very reserved.
Now the
fine.
essence of this is that, and again, this is going back in the day. There was like 6, 7 of us. Somebody always carried the hot hand. So you will wake up, and in the room, you find who has the hot hand.
What's that?
Quiche niche over
What's a
here.
hot hand?
A hot hand means that everything you want to get accomplished, you put it through the
The niche.
niche.
Quiche.
And the niche, whatever. You put it through that person
your
because that
nickname, by the
person,
way.
everything they touch turns to gold. And it's really hard to do, but if you know one another well enough, and you guys should know one another well enough, you carry the hot hand so that if somebody's dragging, booty, you pick up that person and you make it happen. The only reason I'm even bringing this up is because your World Series is about to happen. Your Super Bowl is coming. This is all about the you. And I don't mean the school. This is about the you guys. And you should take advantage of that because in your life, you may never have another you day.
I think we need to download the U Day from yesterday at Costco. You think it's on WeTransfer? It's in the marketing chat.
Oh, the thing Sarah made? She put everything in WeTransfer.
That was
All right, so we
hilarious.
have-
It was so
we're gonna
funny.
have to download. She worked really hard on all
I
those
know.
edits yesterday.
I was like, you do what you want, girl. She was like, okay.
And G-Man, all I heard was about a speck of chocolate that fell on his shirt.
Did it come out of your sleeve? That was Coke.
Did you put it on your
I
sleeve
haven't
into
even
his
touched
shirt?
it yet. I passed out at 6 p.m. yesterday, remember?
He was complaining. I says, why are you complaining? Buy another pink shirt.
All right, I think I've got some elements.
That was a really nice shirt, though.
Althea, what did we download for today?
Oh, we have a bunch. So
And I still need an energy drink. I still need espresso.
Are we doing the monkeys first?
Weird
Oh, it's a
sounds
gibbon.
of different monkeys. The agile gibbon.
Turn it up.
Yeah, there are- that's
What is it? What is
it's a lemur.
What is this guy? A monkey?
Is the point the sound?
The point is pretty much the sound, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm telling everyone to be quiet.
Here we go, the proboscis monkey again.
Village.
Oh, Jesus, there's Dawn's nose. That's a mating call.
Those are my favorite ones.
That's Michael. Makes that noise at night.
I used to do that when I was bored with my mouth.
Okay, let's not even go down that road.
Oh, whoa.
That's an orangutan?
No, that's a chimpanzee.
Can you read?
That's the
I can't see. It's too small.
Where are your glasses?
I can't. It's too far.
Oh. It's on this
Like,
TV too.
if we watch those, we would just be calming.
Camera's
You know
in
how
the
people
way.
watching nature scenes now of the eagle eggs and the wildlife. I think if we watch that, we would all just calm
You
down.
keep this guy since he's come. He's like turned this into a zoo. This point. Now I gotta tell you, can you duplicate what the monkeys are saying when they do that noise?
I don't want to.
What- that's the noise they make. But what they're talking, they're saying
Yeah,
something.
it's basically saying that this is my territory. Stay out.
Or they could be saying, "Yo, I want some. I want some. I want
That's the
some."
other reason too. For example, during the mating season, they made every monkey for 200 miles turns into Elvis Presley. at
Can
that
we
time.
can we specifically pull up the part of that
He loves
clip
this.
that was the proboscis monkey? I love when they make their noise and their like nose jiggles. Like you'll see it. You'll
Okay,
see
you know that's really weird.
Just you'll see it because
It's
we had it on the show yesterday. We had a segment
Yes, you
where we
did.
had the
I know, but that's really.
I feel it's like a Muppet. Don't you feel like Jim Henson could do like such a great puppet with that?
Well, he did.
This show's gone to the monkeys. Say hey to the monkeys.
Every single day, Don can be like, so what elements do we have? Monkeys.
Monkeys.
Monkeys through and through.
animals.
I don't think I sent anything with monkeys though.
Can we buy 100 fake monkeys and hang them all over the studio?
We could.
What else do we have
What?
out there?
What?
Oh my god, you sent it then. That's crazy. More monkeys?
Yeah.
Bro.
Yo, what is this?
Playing poker.
He's playing
Monkey
solitaire.
retirement
Solitaire.
home.
Is that my uncle?
Seriously, a guy spent footage on a monkey
And if you
poker.
could see, he's
playing
wearing.
solitaire.
He's not only is he playing solitaire, he's sitting in a booster seat. He's wearing a Sicilian Coppola, the hat. He has a Nirvana shirt on and a chain. That monkey has style. I love
Honestly,
it.
that's one of the first things I noticed. I was like,
I
The
love it.
monkey's got style.
Giovanni,
Oy vey.
when you get married, I want to meet your wife.
I hope she is as obsessed with monkeys as
I hope
you
she
are.
walks upright.
So I think
Yeah.
what we should do is we should get the game Barrel of Monkeys. You remember that?
Yes, and put it on the table here.
And we should make it an award for the day. So everybody wins the Barrel of Monkey award. What do you think? I can glue it
I had
together.
a third one. I think I had a third
And
one.
what-
You
are they
get a
getting with
monkey.
that?
You get a monkey.
You get a monkey.
There's a third one, yeah.
Yeah, it's nothing but monkey business
It
around here.
would be in the email if it's not in the board.
I can't.
Do we have any others?
I don't think any more monkeys.
This is the only place in the world
It's okay,
without
I'm
time.
This I
monkey.
sent
Here
to
there is
Michael. I
only
thought
one
of you for
sunrise
this.
and one sunset a year. Half of the year is day, and the other half is night. Welcome to Sommerøy, an island in northern Norway. From May to July, the sun never sets. 59 days of pure sunlight. People play football at 2 in the morning, mow the lawn at 3 in the morning, and live at their own pace. It's called the Polar Day, and it happens because the island is so far north that the sun simply circles the sky. But after November, the sun disappears, and the island plunges into a 3-month polar night. Total
Same thing with
darkness,
Alaska.
except for the breathtaking northern lights you'll see.
They're beautiful.
This
Here's
is
a
actually
fun
more
fact.
north than Alaska.
Despite its isolation, Sommerøy has a population of only 350 people. They mainly live off fishing and tourism, and time is so unimportant that stores and schools have no fixed hours. You can schedule your meals and rest freely. In a way, time completely loses its meaning here. It's a freedom like you've never experienced, and listen to this.
That's during the day.
During the long
not at
summer
night.
days,
There is no
the
night.
island celebrates a unique tradition.
I thought it was 6 months at
Midnight
night.
festivals where locals gather to celebrate under the sun, even though it's
Has to be
technically
because
night.
the Earth changes.
Would you like to
its
experience
year.
this
It's
kind
gotta
of
be
time?
night.
That's
Unlimited life?
Half the year it's nothing.
This place is
Not
so
good.
different that it will make
That's
you
what I'm
question
saying, 6
everything you
months
know
of
about
night.
time.
Imagine you go and take a nap and you just sleep for like
All right.
16
So
hours.
what do you guys think about that? Would anyone want to do that?
No.
They made a
Is
Al
Russia like
Pacino.
that?
Al Pacino made a
the
movie.
town that I come
Insomnia.
from in Russia, it's not as north as to have that level, but in June, July, we have like a period of time where the sun doesn't set at all, basically. But it's like it kind of sets, but it's still light. It's hard to explain.
Do you go to sleep or do the people stay up?
People go to sleep, but they just struggle.
Wow.
Well, when I went to Spain, I was so like confused because it was 11 p.m. and it was still kind of bright out. Like the sun was just starting to set. And I was like, what is going on here? And it was like July-ish, June, July, and it didn't get dark until late at night, and I liked it, but it was also very weird because here it gets dark at like 6, 7 p.m.
It's got to be so weird.
When I went to Spain, I was confused because I got up for breakfast and the wine was free and the water cost me $3 a
Yep.
bottle.
They charge you for water and the wine is free.
Oh yeah, it's the same thing with Italy. You
I love
go
it.
to a
It's all of
supermarket and
Europe.
Buy wine for like $1.
All of
and
Europe?
water is $4.
But
Really?
there was like a hack. If you ask for like a pitcher, it was for free.
Of wine?
That's how I got free water.
Of water. Yeah, but they give it
if
from
I asked
the
for anything
faucet.
else, yeah,
I don't want
care.
it from the faucet.
I just needed water.
That's
I was
somebody's
dying.
toilet.
I was drinking so much alcohol. I needed water.
Why is it when Americans go to Europe, all we do is drink alcohol?
Because that's the
There's
way
no
to
water.
live.
Because surprisingly, like if you go to Italy, they don't really drink water like we do. They don't drink a lot of water. Like we drink a lot here. And they can walk around in the heat and be perfectly fine. Meanwhile,
They
we're
walk around and then
sweating
just
There's
like
no phosphorus
they
in the wine.
they quench their thirst with wine and beer and
wine. Yeah.
Isn't
And
Italy
pasta.
like an
Yeah.
island?
Where?
Is Italy like an
No, it's a
island?
peninsula,
peninsula.
like Florida.
Well, no, she's not entirely wrong.
there is an
because
island.
there's
There isn't.
the mountains. No,
Sicily is the island.
There's the mountains in the north, which kind of separate it from the rest of Europe. However, there's still towns that are on the border of France and Italy where it'll be on the Italian side and they'll speak French, or vice versa, and
Yeah.
it'll be on the German side and they'll speak German. Or
You
they'll
have a
speak
little Italian accent.
You do.
Yeah, that's what Freddie was saying the other day, and
You know.
I just don't hear it at all. I don't think I do.
And then you say yes a lot. Like you'll say, ask a question or give a statement. You go, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, like that. And that's actually a Norwegian or Canadian thing. At the beginning, I thought he was Canadian.
Really?
You know?
Hey.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey.
Actually,
The movie Insomnia, they filmed it, I think, in that island, in that place, and it never went dark when he filmed it. And Pacino said he had a hard time making that movie because you had to go to sleep, and so they had to black out the trailer, and he knew that it was light, and he was like, "Who the hell can make a movie like this?"
See, but I think if you had a day that was all daylight, you would never sleep. You would keep working.
well, no, because your body needs sleep, regardless.
But you
guy.
like the first day. The first day, I think you would be like, oh, you know, I'm up. When do I go to sleep? Because you're
It's
tuned
like- it's like
into
jet lag.
when the sun starts going down. You're like, okay, that's when I kind of I'm
It's like
resting.
jet
But
lag. The
if it
first
never
couple
goes
days,
down,
you're out of funk, but after a while, your body adjusts.
I
know-
can't relate to this at all because I can sleep anywhere,
Yeah, me too.
sitting
You sleep
upright.
standing
I can sleep
up.
standing up. Yeah, no.
I was
actually.
talking to him the other day. He says that night, and then he woke up and says, and he finished the sentence. It's
Mid
amazing.
stride. I could be on one foot.
It's called a power. It's called a power nap.
Power nap.
Power nap.
Anybody take a power nap?
I did.
So did
my
Heather
my
and
brother and I
Harry for
drove
12
from
hours.
Orlando to Atlanta.
I'm
when
still
our
tired.
family there. I slept the whole ride. That was like a 9-hour drive.
I don't see you ever having a problem sleeping. Do you ever sleep?
I rest when my body says rest. I rest, and I do sleep pretty good.
Well, Heather never sleeps. Heather
I was
has one eye open
She
all the
slept
time.
last night.
I was gonna ask: is America the only country that
Yes.
does daylight savings time?
No.
No.
No. So
But we shouldn't.
We're the only country that confuses it because
Yeah,
we get
we're
into a
just
debate
stupid.
about
Well,
it.
actually,
Just
it
do
was
it or
something
don't
that-
do it.
It was actually something that Ben Franklin came up with, but it wasn't instituted until after World War II.
But they have that around they have that around the world. So
Yeah, it says a way to cut down cut down on resources.
You're wonderful.
But no.
Actually, you don't need the mic.
Yeah, I think most of the world used to have daylight savings, and then they started like abandoning it slowly.
Because they realize how stupid of a concept it is.
Because it's so.
It's a dated concept.
isn't there a couple states that don't?
I know
there's-
Alaska.
California.
It's funny
Yeah.
because California's 3 hours behind, and then they don't honor daylight, so they switch, and then they're 2 hours behind.
That's interesting.
Are they?
All right, what else do we have out
Crazy.
there?
They are 2 hours behind. This looks like a motivational
This is
video.
what we discovered. People who know how to swear without offending anybody or getting in trouble, they live longer. Yeah.
Pretty
You're welcome.
Brady's been here forever.
Yeah. There is
Listen
so
to
much
this, ladies
effing
and
hope for
gentlemen.
all of us, right? That's encouraging, but why, right? Why is it that people who swear live longer? And what we discovered, it had to do with temperament. On one side, we have what we call the free flowers, which are people that roll with things. There are people that don't take everything so personal, and they definitely don't hold on too tight to things that aren't theirs to carry.
Amen.
Right? They're just able to adapt. Versus on the other side, we would call them like bottlers or brewers
That's the
who
Dawn.
like to hold on to every offense.
She's
they
a
like to
brewing
hold on
company.
to every negative interaction.
No, she's a
and then I
bottling
think they
company.
really like to revisit it between like 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. Right? That seems like the sweet spot to revisit all of our no good rotten choices, right? And what happens eventually, it starts to wear down the immune system, which obviously is connected to longevity. So what we learned in 20 years of this work is that people who have a home team, right, the right people in their corner, people who are able to maintain perspective, be able to work with their controllables, have a hope strategy, and a wee bit of fun in the process, are actually the people who can navigate anything that comes their way.
You know, now that my secret is out, I
Amen
feel like
to
I walk on water. She's
I'm gonna drop the
100%.
F-bomb every other
I saw a
sentence
mug
now.
for you that was back in stock. Your C word in the inside of the mug, right at the bottom of the mug. Apparently, they had all been out of stock. You think my phone does not listen to me? It's all I can
You
tell
let me know when that's back in stock.
Do you know?
Back in stock.
Do you know that I have used that when I went to Tampa? I have used your example at dinner tables.
Oh yeah, no, I
at
don't.
functions.
I'm sure.
I don't.
They see you next
Just be
Tuesday,
careful.
why?
Yeah.
Just be careful with
Add
that.
a wine.
Freddie. Be careful with
And
that.
people say you add a wine. Yeah, add a vowel. And they like,
Wait till Joey starts saying that out at the dinner table. Your son's going to be like.
he'll live forever.
Everyone
you
say
see
the
what the
C
shrink
word.
said?
will
But
live
you know,
forever.
you can't be a bottler. You got to be an uncorker.
I know I'm totally a
Decorker.
bottler. I
What is
bottle
it?
it all up until like it's like a volcano, like the cork pops
You
out.
have to flow.
I know.
Are you a flow or are you a bottle? Besides being a knish. A quiche.
So many things. I think on the dichotomy, I'm more of a bottler.
On the what?
I was,
Dichotomy.
I was sensing that.
On the what?
I was sensing a bottler.
On the dichotomy? Boy,
Clocked.
you a tight bottle.
You were clocked.
You a tight bottle,
Bottler.
Mr. Dichotomy.
Bottler.
You a bottler?
No.
You a bottler?
I used to be.
What happened? The bottle broke?
Bottle can't be
It
filled
all
no
got
more.
out, so I don't
I
care
don't hide
anymore.
anything.
You are
You're a
definitely
flow.
a flow.
You're a flow?
What?
Are you a flow?
She's a bottler.
No, I don't really bottle.
No.
Oh, yeah. You bottle.
No, I don't
Yeah.
bottle.
No, you flow?
Flow.
No, I flow.
Just because your bottle has a leak don't mean you're a
You
flow.
You flow.
So,
I bottle.
So actually, tomorrow I'm flying up to Pittsburgh for my mom's 70th birthday party.
Does she flow or bottle? I'm just
Both.
wondering the segue on here. Okay.
So why are you bringing that up?
Because it's her birthday and I wanted to give her a
But
shout
we're
out.
asking a question
Okay,
of flow
flow
and
or
bottle.
bottle?
Depends on the day, the situation.
No, see, you can't answer that like that.
No, it depends on her.
It's a
Gio,
yes
how
and
about
no.
you? Flow or
Yes.
bottler? Yes to
Yes, what?
I'm
Oh?
taking care of Savia business. I wasn't paying attention.
Are
Flow
you
or
a
bottle?
bottle or a flower?
I'm.
A bottler or flower?
He doesn't understand any of the
No,
context.
don't give me context. I need to know. I need to think.
Did you see the video?
No.
Do you
That's what I'm
understand?
saying. He doesn't know the context.
Do you have any
I don't
idea?
need the context.
Do you have any idea what the hell we're talking about?
It will resonate. The answer will resonate in my soul, and I will know. I feel like I'm a flower than a bottler.
I was gonna say you're
You seem like a
giving,
person that
floater
flows.
energy.
Yeah.
So you're the opposite of polar bear.
Just
I'm the flow
knowing
versus the bottle.
knowing him, I feel like I'm the opposite. Yes.
Okay, so
I
you
don't
are-
even need the context.
so you're a
You know
flower.
what? When I was just thinking, when you're like sad and depressed, or you're
No, that's a
worried,
situation.
There's a part of you that like feels.
No, don't do that. You're messing up the question.
No, it feels like you're bottling up because you feel like you're suffering on your own, and nobody understands you. So
That's a
it's-
bottler.
That's a bottler. But when I feel like
Yeah, but you can't change the
No,
circumstances.
no.
You either one thing or the other.
Depression and bottling are two very different things.
Agreed. You see, that's why the definition. That's why you don't do that. You don't introduce definition to the question.
Me
You
like
either one or
bottling
the other.
a scenario or situation that happened like today, and I'm up at like 1 or 3 a.m.
Doesn't
being
mean
like,
you're not a flower.
doesn't mean
I'm not a flower.
I'm like, no, we can't compare that to
You
depression.
can't do it.
I
You
mean,
can't
this was
add
all
that.
in context of cursing.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Freddie's definitely a flower.
Yeah, because I curse like a banjo.
Yes.
So, it isn't about cursing. That's not the thing. It's about how you deliver the curse. If you say, you're effing good, man, that's a good thing. If you say, boy, you all effed up, that's a bad thing, right?
It's all about tone. Tone, yeah,
Yeah.
tone,
Well,
delivery.
a long time ago, I was looking through a catalog.
Stop grabbing the mic out of his hand. Go ahead.
No, you were good.
No, but there was a book of like archaic insults, like calling somebody a rakil, which is a sorry, dissolute, sorry fellow.
Okay, now that the room's going quiet. Sarah H., are you a bottler or a... You're a bottler.
Really? You and Freddie flow pretty good back and forth, though.
No, she curses well, don't mean she's a flower.
Yeah,
Ah, so-
that's what I was about to say. Like,
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I know how to use my curse words for sure, but
She uses them as a bottler. That's
Yeah.
different. That's different. Think about that. As a defensive shield, you curse to keep people away because you're a bottler.
What about a person that
fair enough.
knows that they tend to bottle, so if they have an issue with somebody, they immediately confront it as soon as the issue comes up.
Karen, relax. You're confusing the question. You're either a bottler or you're not. And if you're a bottler, you want to be a flower. Okay, let me give you an answer to your question. A problem comes up. Now you have one of two ways of handling a big problem. This is a massive problem.
You need to whip it good.
Do you handle the problem to your benefit, or do you handle the problem to your negative, swallow it, and let it depress you?
You're also confusing the question. The flower was just kind of, it's not that they're turning it to their benefit, they're just forgetting about it, moving on. That's kind of what I heard.
Me too.
In the video.
A flow.
And this was just the correlation between people who curse and people who don't curse,
Right.
and their characteristics.
But it's deeper than that. Cursing is maybe her way of explaining it. But if you're carefree and you curse, do you worry about what people think about you?
The difference between like an angry person versus someone who just uses it in their everyday vocab. So like, I guess like what Don was saying about me and Freddie, like or mostly Freddie because I could be angry, but.
So she's a reactionary. And again, it leads back to something as simple as the way she described it.
The thing that I'm trying to look at is through the past few decades of like my life, who I was at 18, who I was at 21, who I was at 30, or even I'm going to be 40 soon. So I feel like you change because you learn, like, okay, bottling is not good. So
I flowed a lot more in my 20s than I do now.
I'm
always like ready to explode.
I was a nun when I was 13. And I became the devil when I was 18. And it wasn't because I learned, it was because of lack of learning. So it depends. Everybody has a depends. Everybody has a story. Everybody.
it's just a cycle of life. If we learn,
I saw that movie. Cycle of Life. I was crying.
I think I sent one other piece over.
Yep.
Yes. I don't remember.
Why are you laughing at? Are you a bottler or are you a flower? I'm gonna tell you, you are the only one in this room I can't figure out. I don't know who the hell you are.
I'm clocking bottler.
I think
I'm a bottler.
A bottler.
Yeah.
Really? You keep it all inside?
Yeah.
I feel like statistically there are probably more bottlers.
Statistically? You would say that, Mr. Bottler. But remember,
You would say that, Quiche.
You're a quiche niche.
I think women are more bottlers than men.
Yes. And I think that women walk around trying to bottle every man.
It's the privilege.
You know that?
No, because
The privilege.
It's
the privilege.
Try to keep it cool, calm, and collected.
No, they don't. They try to keep it intense inside and bottle it. Changing men. Who told women you have to change men? Where the hell did that come from?
Because we didn't change you.
There was this guy who says, okay, understand the difference between a man's brain and a woman's brain is a man's brain, everything goes in a box, and the boxes don't touch, right? A woman's brain is the same, but all the boxes touch.
I think it's the other way around. I think women's boxes don't touch. Men, we eat mashed potatoes with our green beans. We don't care.
No, all my boxes touch.
Do?
Unless I'm trying to file it away.
That's
Sometimes I literally
connective
try
thought.
to file it away. Connective
You?
thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? I seen you put boxes of sugar and separate it from the salt. I just mix it all together. So you gotta pick which one you want.
I know.
Okay, now
Or like, for
Alright.
example,
That's
like,
evil.
or like, for example, someone goes, you know, you get in an argument, and then it goes, well, that's not even why I'm upset. And they're upset about something you did, 3 days ago that the guy doesn't even remember.
That's because they're a bottler.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
Do you see how much you're learning here?
Yeah, like I on this side of the screen, I feel like I'm learning.
I gotta ask you a question. Off topic. I'm gonna do a Michael. Are you dating? Did you go on a date since the last time you had that interesting?
Oh, you want to spill the tea?
You gotta spill the
Spill
tea?
We can't do that yet. We have to do that after our segment.
But do you? What? I can't ask him.
No, we
There's
have to
no
wait.
need.
till-
There's
Oh.
nothing. There's
I'm
nothing.
not.
It doesn't exist
It's
outside this
finals
segment.
week.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's finals week.
Yeah.
You got a final?
I got a final.
Who got a
today.
final over here?
Not until
Me,
next week.
I've had finals. I have a 1,500 word paper I have to do by tonight.
Yeah, but you can talk into AI and make it 2,500.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Okay, what?
Don't
There's a
recommend
lot of
that.
detection.
But that's what they do. What?
That's what
There's
they
a lot of
shouldn't
Let's not
detections
promote
teachers
academic
have.
dishonesty.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't ask you to hand that in. I asked you to let it write it and then you rewrite it in your own words.
Yeah, that doesn't happen for people.
Let's just
Wow.
hope his school's not listening.
All right, what's the last video we have, Althea?
All right, last video.
Ever wondered how a tire company ended up raiding restaurants? In 1900, a small French tire company came up with a brilliant way to sell more tires. At the time, cars were rare and roads were mostly empty. They had a genius idea. What if they made people want to travel more, leading to more tires being sold? So instead of focusing only on tires, Michelin created travel guides with maps, gas stations, hotels, mechanics, and restaurants to encourage people to drive more. Their idea worked, and by 1920, the guides were extremely popular, not for the gas stations, but for the restaurant recommendations. Seeing an opportunity, Michelin introduced a rating system in 1926. 1 star for a good restaurant, 2 for a place worth a detour, and 3 for a spot worth a special trip. Over a century later, Michelin stars are the highest honor in the restaurant world.
Basically, it's supposed to be like, drive out of your way to go to this place and use our tires.
So what I'm thinking is all the facts that you have in your brain,
Yeah.
which you have a lot, you can make a video for each fact. And we would have reels forever because that's the amount of knowledge that's in your brain. So you pick one fact like this and you just make a reel for it.
Yeah, but you have to pick it. You know, when you go on the chat box and ask me an idea and never do it, then people stop taking it seriously because you don't do them.
Right.
Just do them. Now, that whole thing, remember we talked about you negotiate here a deal and the real deal is over here? Well, there you have it. 1920 is that theory.
It's pretty amazing, right? So you just makes you start thinking out of the box. Like, we want them to do what here, but maybe we need to figure out what on the outside to get them to do what we want.
crazy.
But we should have our own rating system. Let's rate
What do you
the
gotta
restaurants. Let's rate the foods at the restaurants.
That's just taking their idea.
Well, I don't mean that idea. I mean just rate it.
Yeah.
The Brooklyn Cafe food blogger, starting with the hot dogs. Oh, did we find the hot dog piece?
Oh,
On We
there a hot dog
Transfer?
piece?
It's on We Transfer.
Or we could take a commercial and then.
Oh, why don't we
Okay.
do that? Let's take a commercial. Thank our sponsors, and
We got a new
see on the other side of
sponsor.
the commercial break.
New sponsor.
We have a lot of new sponsors we need
Today,
to go
this
through.
morning, you just see the new one?
Yep, and a nail salon.
A nail salon, but she took like a bronze or something?
We're gonna see. All right, more to come. We'll be right back.
Give me the mozzarella. 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 Give me the mozzarella.
Pizza Rica, tasty Richard Pizza at 2001 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard or contact 561-826-8663.
Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella.
Love the Brooklyn Cafe? Don't miss out on some of the latest merch we have available. Need a new shirt? The Brooklyn Cafe has you covered. We have a variety of shirts in all sizes, ranging from the classic cafe shirt to the highly coveted colorful hot dog shirt. Need something for cold weather? Why not grab one of our cafe hoodies? Or you can snuggle up with one of our soft silk touch fabric blankets. The Brooklyn Cafe has everything you need, from clothing about the show to our signature coffee blends and mugs. Get it while supplies last.
Ding ding, here we are at the favorite chocolate store.
Sure's Chocolate. If you could have smell-o-vision in this space, oh my gosh. Tell us about Sure's Chocolate.
Well, we hand make almost everything in chocolate. We do it all in the back room here. We have a workshop back there. We just love what we do.
Everything's here, from Easter bunnies to truffles to mints to, I see this toffee pretzel crunch.
It's probably our best seller. Everybody loves, when they come in, some people are a little grumpy when they walk in, but when they leave, they're happy. Everybody.
That's the way chocolate works.
Nobody ever leaves unhappy. We're open Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
If you can spell chocolate, you come here, they got it. It's everything.
Family business. It's me, my sister, and her soon-to-be husband. We've been here for about 5 years doing our thing in this beautiful little spot. right in the heart of downtown Boca. We really are like that authentic New York, New Jersey, Northeast thing that you want to have when you're in South Florida. Our bagels are made from scratch every single day. They're top notch, best you can get around here. And then lunch, chicken Caesar wrap, or like we have a beautiful avocado supreme salad. That's really, really great. And of course, all our sweets are incredible too. You know, something savory, salty, and a little something sweet after. And we will do our best to provide the best service, best food, best everything. And if there's anything you need, we'll do it.
At Revive Air, we're revolutionizing indoor air quality with AirShield technology. Our commitment is clear, delivering advanced air disinfection solutions for healthier, safer environments across all indoor spaces. AirShield utilizes patented confined plasma field technology to neutralize viruses, bacteria, mold spores, allergens, and more, ensuring cleaner, safer air for everyone. Breathe safe with Revive Air. Visit airshield.com or call 608-807-8677 to learn more. That's 608-807-8677 to learn more. Revive Air. Redefining.
What a cool place, right?
What I like is we're gonna have a snowball fight.
You might have like a grass fight. I'm looking at the menu, and to see that everything is vegan. The dope burger has vegan cheese, burger, vegan bacon even. Yes. And then you're like, what is vegan bacon? No bacon, everything's tofu, sweet potato fries. The owner is incredible. They were one of the kind sponsors of the Amp Media Futures Foundation fundraiser that we had in the studio. So we thought, let's check it out. So check out all of this delicious food that's coming your way. Stop on by. It's at 175 North Military Trail in West Palm Beach. So it's right off of Southern and Military, right on the corner. You cannot miss it when you get off of the street. So come on by anytime you're in the area. Tell them the Brooklyn Cafe Show and Amp Media sent you. Let us know what you think.
And don't be late.
Home isn't just a place. It's where we grow, where we feel safe, and where we belong. At Amp Media Futures Foundation, students step into a second home, one that fuels their dreams. Here, students find their voice, their purpose, and a future filled with possibilities. But we can't do it alone. Join us May 2nd, 2024 from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. at our second fundraising event, and help us continue creating opportunities for the next generation. Your support makes this home possible. For more information, donations, or to RSVP, visit Eventbrite. Together, we are building futures. Together, we are home.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome to the morning show with Dawn and Freddie S., the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
No, because you told me you were going to a party. You're going to a party, and Gato's going to a funeral. So I just said, you know what? This, if God said no, it's no. Anyway, you almost had me today. Almost there. Almost. Oh. Having a little fun with Jay.
I see that. All right, what else we got? Anything else?
We
ready?
have the hot dog.
Oh, yeah.
The
We
hot
found the hot
dogs.
dog?
We did, yeah.
All right, so yesterday we started shopping for our event at Costco. So we could not take 20 of our crew members to Costco. So instead,
I never said that.
we brought the hot dogs to them. So
Yes.
check it out.
Costco, where we at? Where are we at, Don? We're at Costco. Costco. Where we at?
Costco. That was about yesterday in the chat.
We are overtaking Costco.
People were so mad at us. We had to pour 20 sodas. We had to pour 20 sodas. And I'm telling the guy, okay, you come over here.
And then Gio apparently had, oh, he's not even here, Costco cookie. We have that piece
Oh,
that's going
I
to be
don't-
coming out later today.
Yeah, what was
Then it
all
was just
that
a regular
about?
recording, and he was like, "We're trying the Costco double chunk
So
chocolate
we
chip
just have to
cookie."
put that out.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna literally
He
post
didn't-
it
he
as a
didn't-
regular video.
He didn't like it?
No, he did. I just it's
He's not
on
a big sweet
anywhere.
person, so that's coming out.
What are you doing?
There's a fly, a gnat. Did
Don't
you not
shoot.
see it? Did you not see the
Don't
gnat?
shoot and leave you alone.
What are you, a lizard?
Did you not see the gnat? You let them fly around. You don't try and catch them.
Is it not on your palm?
Are you insane?
It might be. No, that's mascara.
Oh.
Or eyeliner.
Are you insane?
Maybe a little bit.
What's that, like your tongue?
What, don't you try and catch things when you see them flying around?
Hell to the no.
What do you do?
I ignore it. Like a bee. You ever seen a bee fly around? What do? You swat at it, right?
No.
You no.
You try and just walk away.
No, I stand there and
The only things I try to catch are mosquitoes, so they don't bite me because they like my blood.
Oh, you're like Miyagi with the sticks, with the
with the
chopsticks.
I had the
Mr.
most
Miyagi.
No, I can't use. I don't know how to use chopsticks.
Mr. Miyagi. No, but you know how to catch a fly with a Miyagi
You mean
stick.
Pat Morita?
Who's that? That's Mr. Miyagi. I don't know Pat Morita. I don't know his name.
There's another one coming out, Karate Kid.
Well, actually, the best part is, in the animated Mulan, he plays the Emperor.
And again, the room goes quiet. That's twice you've done that today.
So,
Nothing. He's like that. He's Michael the Mystic.
all right, more to come. Save the date. Yes.
We have one more video.
Okay.
All right,
It was
let's
the one last video.
What is it? Is it online?
Oh.
Yeah, got you.
100%.
That's hilarious.
That's wild.
That's hilarious.
The same clip over and over again. So
Yeah.
We want to actually thank Costco for their generous donation as well. Again, they were second time they've done it.
Kanisha's amazing.
Also, is it, what did I say? Nail salon Kim Nail Salon. She also has pledged for a donation.
And Sunny Stop.
And our friend Sunny Stop, come right next door, get your son in a can or a bottle
Get your
or whatever.
son in a can.
Yeah, Sunny Stop right here.
Bottle it
Also across the street, we're gonna have the gentleman come over. He's gonna be on the show today.
Cherries will be here today.
What's his name, Jack?
John. From
Michael?
Cherries Automotive.
That's his name?
6 free oil changes. Yes. And
Cherries?
Yes.
No.
Cherries. That's the sign on the front.
It says cherries?
Yeah.
Ah, it does?
Didn't
knew
you
that?
call them like lion or something or
I call him Jack. I know what I call him. Mike.
Noticed it I think yesterday when I
He
was
sold it.
sleeping, I looked at it and it said cherry.
Cherry. He sold it. Cherries is across the street. Come on down and get your oil changed.
Then
Don't
you
cut
can
me
head
off.
down to Maria Stefania's Makeover Beauty by Maria Stefania. She's got 7 gift cards for us. Haircuts, skincare.
Don't send the
She does
girls.
it all. Don't send the girls?
No.
Why?
Because they'll never leave. This place is freaking incredible.
Maybe I'll take them with me.
No,
to
the
get
guys
some
will go.
B-roll
All the
clips.
guys will go. No. Okay, yeah.
I think us girls deserve this.
You do?
Yeah. Yes.
Why is it the good things you always get? Why is it girls always deserve the
You
good
know,
things?
actually, it's time for the show to end before this argument starts.
Exactly. All right. Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe. We'll see you midday. Kendra Erica will be live in studio. We'll see you in a little bit.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. My mug is empty, and you know what that means.
I think it means it's time for a coffee refill.
As we prepare for other shows here at the Amp Media Production Studios.
Tune in for more fun and laughs at 12 o'clock for our afternoon show.
And remember to like, follow, and subscribe on our page.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe and be kind to each other.
And don't be late.